Welcome, beautiful yogis. So good to see you arriving, and we are here to practice again today. As the days shorten and we approach the shortest day of the year. And I love that we're doing this. Please begin seated. We're going to be focusing on side bends and forward bends and twists and all the way the spine moves. We'll work through the full body to end feeling great. So as you close your eyes, just tune in and see how you're feeling right now. We so easily become distressed and disturbed with information from the outside, with aches and pains on the inside. And yoga is here to straighten us out, to come back home to ourselves. Please inhale through your nose deeply and fully. So full. Hold your breath. And pursed lips exhalation. Blowing that breath away till empty. And let's go again. Nose in. Holding moment. Blow the breath smoothly out. As we did. Lovely holding. And exhaling, pursed lips. Bring your palms together, looking now at your hands, how your hands press together, fingers match up, thumbs might cross one over the other. And as we press the hands together and the inhale occurs, raise your hands upwards and follow with your gaze as the arms reach the zenith point, as tall as you can, little holding moment. And then we exhale the arms wide apart. Take them down and lightly touch the ground with your fingertips. Sliding now towards your left. Hand slides. The right arm now across your face. Make a great big circling across the face and follow your hand. Repeating that. Arm across the face, the inhale, the arm comes to zenith. And then it reaches back and we lower it and the exhale occurs. And we've got one more this way. Across your face and up. And reach the arm and follow your hand way back. A hand across. Good. Now just let that hand rest and come up to seated. And now we bring the palms together again as we did. Just press the hands. See if you can cross your thumbs the unnatural way. It feels funny because we're habitual people. Inhale, palms press. Raise, 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 raise. Stretch the arms to straight, little holding moment. And then the wide exhalation, float the arms down. But they're stretching, stretching. Palms down, fingertips land. Good. And now we slide the other way to your right. Walk your way, left arm in front of the face, a hand up. And circle back, follow with your gaze. It's one. Can you feel how many places are already being activated with this large circling of arms? And one more. Lovely. And as the arm lowers, come down, hands on knees. This inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your heart and your chin along the midline, and on the exhale we'll round along the midline. Draw forward, inhale, Shoulders are back, chin up. And the exhale, we can hold on to the knees and round the back, all the way from tail, all the length of the spine to the back of the neck. Continue for 3 more. One more. Nice. As you come back to a normal upright seat, please switch the cross of your ankles, your shin bones. So we're sitting now with our legs the other way, and again we'll do this little mudra prayer pose, pressing deeply, one thumb crossed over the other. Inhale, press the palms and take it up. And take it up to straight arms, straight elbows, big lift. And then exhale. This time the arms come wide and stay along the horizon. Stay here for the breath in. And then on the exhale, bend your elbows and come into cactus arms. Inhaling, bring your chest forward and your arms back. And then on exhale, as we round, line up your palms and your elbows. Bow under. 1. Inhale, rock forward onto the sit bones, the heart and throat open. And exhale, hands and elbows meet up as we round and bow under. That's 2. We have 1 to go. Good, so we're going to continue with the same movement, little variations with the arms. Inhale, cactus arms, and then this time we're going to wrap your right arm over your left. Now you know you can hold your shoulders or you can wrap your arms. Inhale, raise your elbows and your heart and chin, and exhale, come forward, elbows towards your feet or your navel or the floor. Rising up on breath in and forwarding on breath out. That's 2. 1 more. This time as we come up, unravel the arms, take them along the horizon again, and then take your hands behind to clasp. Chest lift, shoulders go back and elbows straighten. Inhale, the chin lifts, only chin, and exhale, chin lowers. Good, stay here with the low chin, the activated straight arms, the raised sternum, and the flowing of your breath. Feeling into how the ribs have to respond to this deepening of the breath in. How they soften on the breath out. Softening is a beautiful idea, a beautiful experience. 1 more time. That softening that happens in the body with the exhalation also affects the nervous system. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touch. Stretch tall for the exhale, looking up, reach out of your waist, fill up with the breath. On this exhale, the arms go again along the horizon. Sit tall with the wide extended arms for the inhale, and bend your elbows, come to cactus arms. Inhale, chest forward, elbows back, chin up. Exhale, round your back as the hands and elbows line up. That's 1. So first we'll do 3 of these, and then we're going to cross. And 2. and 3. Great. So now the next 3, we'll have that little change. Inhale the elbows wide. It's going to be your left over right. Wrap your arms or hold your shoulders. And we go again. Elbows, heart lift, little back bend almost. And exhale a forward bend right along the midline for 1. Inhale, come up. And 2, the forward bend. 1 more. Inhale, come up, undo the arms and take them level, sit tall. And 1 more time, we clasp at the low back. So rearrange now your arms to be actively straight, your shoulders back, lower the chin. And this time, as we sustain this shape, we'll move the chin side to side. So breathing in, the exhale, roll your chin, low chin, towards your right, looking over the right shoulder. And inhale back to center. And then roll to the other side, just looking over that shoulder. And back to center. Let's do 1 more each side. Nice activation into the back of the neck. Favorite place for little tensions to tuck themselves. Great. Relax your hands now on your knees and sit really tall, softening into your neck. That was a little intense stretch. Now we're just going to let the neck stay soft as we make little circles with the nose as pointer. Softly rolling your head 3 times each way, tuning into all the little disturbances, cracklings and creakings in the neck. And we will reverse that from the zenith, no, from the nadir point, the low point. And go the other way. And circle 1. And 2. It's quite loud. If you could hear, maybe you're hearing your own. And complete. Nice, everyone. All right, undo your legs and bring your feet a little wider. Let's roll into the hips and quads and thighs. So little support to the hands behind and tip and tip. So one sit bone will come up off the ground. It's a little lower body twist. Now we're just supporting with the hands behind to keep the heart space open. There's no rounding or collapsing in shoulders. And roly-poly on the buttocks and the glutes. Nice. So when we reach, let's say, your left, stay there and tuck your feet a little closer to your body. Bring your right arm over. Just adjust so you're firmly now on your left sit bone. And we're going to come forward along the diagonal line over your shin bone. And so just feel this out now. It's a deep stretch into the hip you're sitting on. And as we fold this diagonal line and keep your heart leading the way, we're going to activate a longer, in your case, right arm. The right arm gets longer so that the right side of your back gets a more activated stretch. And bring your breath there, feeling that you're breathing into your right lung and activating the airways in the back. Good. Walk the hands back. And bring your knees back. We go back to the tipping action. Supported hands, we're at the middle on the seat. And here we go again. Just let your knees and hips roll a few times each way. I love that yoga can be easy and pleasant. We don't have to do really hard or pretzel-y things or, get too active and too strong. We can get lovely benefit by just being present. But we're going over now to the second side. That will be your right side. Inch your feet in and adjust your sit bone. You're going to be sitting fully on your right sit bone and bring your hands over your shin, and we begin that diagonal stretch. Doing great. Yep. So which arm is the longer one now? It'll be your left. Feeling it in the right buttock and the left side of the spine. And your breathing's happening here. Well, it's happening in lots of places, but this is where we are tending it particularly. One more. Nice. We'll walk the hands back. We'll make our way back to the midline. Let's bring the feet into cobblers. That will be a nice way to find the center line again. I like to do side to side and then come back to the center line so that we work symmetrically. Wriggle your sit bones. Now your feet matched up together and your spine really tall. And let's match the hands up again. This prayer pose mudra. We could even have thumbs touching or thumbs crossed as you wish. Inhale, raise your arms. 2 straight elbows and gaze up. Really straighten your arms. Vigorous lift. Exhale, separate the arms. Take them even back this time. And let your hands come to land on your knees or your shin bones. Take a lovely heart lifting in. And then the sense of your heart leading the way, begin to hinge forward. Try to keep your spine straight. Hands might slide down, give your feet a little massage, and fold forward here in cobbler's pose. Looking good, everyone. Terrific. And we come up. Bring your legs back together. And now let's take your left leg way out to the left and your right heel into the groin. Deepening the theme of the side bends. Toes are drawing back, legs fully extended, and that same side arm comes way up. It's got a flare. It's not just hanging. It's got a flare and a lift. Breathe in, a hand, exhale, reach towards the foot for 1. Come back up, inhale, vigorous arm, lovely, a hand, 2. Going as far as you can, and 1 more. Lots of vigor in the arm, and exhale this time. Grab your toes or your ankle or your knee and grab a hold, make contact. Your upper right body turns back a little bit. And the right arm comes up, and we could follow that hand and bring the arm right next to the ear, and the arm will now be out of sight, looking down at your left foot and hand. Stay here. Again, the arm is vigorous, fully engaged, fully stretched. breathe into the side ribs. So each pose approaches the same area in a slightly different way. Nice. Now to come up. Set your core, so draw your belly in, and then on the inhale, bring your left arm up, and then both arms are up, and we have funnel arms, shoulders relaxed. Stay here for breath in, and then on the exhale, turn your palms forward. Don't have to bend the trunk yet, just bring your arms down, slowly to touch down. Lift your heart. Now the heart comes forward. So it's a little forwarding over the asymmetrical legs, and inch your way, walk your way. Just feel your way into a nice slow breathing asymmetrical forward bend. This time we do want both sitting bones downer on the blankie or ground, which means we have to put a little emphasis on the extended leg sit bone. The inhale is a slight lift. That lift makes room for your breath. And then when the exhale happens, there's a kind of releasing. We just might go a little bit more forward. Feel it out. We'll do that twice more. A lift in your heart, make space for the breath, and lengthen your spine. And as we exhale forward, we keep that long spine. Maybe go a little deeper, but the sit bones are tractioned down, as is your long straight leg with the flexed foot. One more. Three breaths here. Hold the engaged straight leg. Soften into the deep, relaxed breaths. We're going to walk the hands back, bringing the trunk to upright, and bring the straight leg in to switch sides. So your extended leg is as far out as you can. So sitting bones are rooted, and please raise your same side arm. So your right arm reaches, and it's a side reach. Exhale towards the foot for one. Coming up again. Keep your heart open. That means your opposite shoulder is drawing back. 2. And 3. This time catch a hold. Big toe or toes, all the toes, doesn't matter. Good. This inhale draws the left chest open and the arm up. And then exhale, bring the arm really close to your ear, vigorous, and look down to your right foot hand. Stay here to breathe. So try to draw your chest open. Don't let the arm come in front of the face. That's it. Looking good. Big stretch in the side. This is our last exhale. Good. Set the core. The inhale, we're coming upright with the both arms aloft into the funnel shape. Fill up with a breath. And then the exhale, palms forward, and slowly the arms come back down. They're softened arms to touch down with the fingertips. As soon as that touch down happens, lift your heart, breathe in. And now the heart comes forward. And so we're going to slowly make our way forward here. Feeling it out, inching your way. we'll deepen a little bit. Lift the heart on the inhale, making space for breath. Keep that length as we exhale a little deeper forward. Twice more. So we go slow to not surprise the muscles. We're just gently coaxing. No sudden shocks or anything difficult, because that can lead to injuries. We don't want that. Slow and aware. One more time, raise the heart. And exhale the deeper fold. Breathing into it. And now walk your hands back. Come up. And we're going to come back into cobbler's pose to find symmetry along the center line again. The feet match up, and see if you can take them a little further away. Sit bones adjust. Good. Pose hands. Press the hands together and inhale them up, and watch your hands reach the highest point. Now your arms straight. Nice. And exhale. Separate the arms. Take them wide. Big open heart. And let your hands come palms down on your knees. Lift your heart. And forward we come. Hands can come to the feet. They're a little further away. And now the heart leads. Have 3 breaths here. Lifting heart on inhale and deeper fold on exhale. As we did. Lift the heart. Come forward. It's just a little lift and a little bit more forward. Good. One more time. Raise your heart. And exhale. Bring it forward, hinging deeper out of your hips. And here we have a little resting moment, easy breaths. Aware of the breath and where it goes. And we'll inhale up. Great, bring the knees in. Nice, everyone. So let's go to hands and knees with the blocks available at the short end of your mat. We'll start today with puppy dog. So puppy dog, we've got the butt over the knees and the arms reaching forward. So we've done a lot of stretching in the arms. We've done quite a bit of cow-cat. Spine is nicely warmed. And we want to keep your tail high and your heart low. Maybe your brow might land. Arms are stretching long. Now if you've got a shoulder injury, then you must take care of that. Don't press this into a pain. But the arms can be funnel wide. And then feel your breath at the top of your lungs, especially under the arms. Lovely, everyone. Now walk your hands back. Bring your hands to prayer pose, but your elbows are digging into the mat now. So that means the forearms are off the mat, fingertips press, hands press together and fingertips point straight up. It's another approach to the upper back and chest and shoulders. And take a few breaths here. We want to get a lot of opening into the breathing area. Nice. We're going to come out to all fours. Pressing to all fours. Adjust your position to bring now Your hands on top of the middle block. Great. Are you ready? Into the hips we go. Raise your right knee up. Inhale. And your heart. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch under. 1. And 2. 1 more. This is the step through. Step through, ground that front foot, and rise with your torso and your arms into the funnel shape. Good. Prayer pose hands. And the arms are still up there. Yep, arms are still up there. Now, bend your elbows and take your arms behind you. Fingertips point down now. Elbows rise. Hands pressed together, point down. Lovely. Big activation in the upper back. Shoulders. And we're stabilizing, working with balance. Lovely. Straighten the arms again. Exhale them down to the sides. Lovely. Left arm now. Inhale, take it forward. Lean forward and hook your elbow to twist to your right. Palms press. Keep your balance and turn your ribs. One more breath. On the exhale, the hands dive back to the blocks and the hips pull back so the right leg can extend fully to straight. You take a few breaths here, letting this leg extend. Feel the hamstrings just stretching slowly, gently. If it doesn't want to go straight right away, just give it time. This being gentle and kind, softening into the body. Meeting the body exactly where she is. Good, we'll add another little twist here. Left hand stays, the twist is again to the right. Keep your leg and take your right arm no higher than your shoulder and take your ribs in that same direction, looking at your hand way back there. Good place to stay. If you have the mobility, bring that arm up next to your ear. Ooh, now we really got a side stretch. Right sit bone presses down, right ribs spread. And on the exhale, bring your hand back to the block and bring your right knee back. Good job, everyone. Now we're getting ready for the left knee to lift. Inhale, take it up with the heart. Knee to nose, crunch under. 1. And 2. And 3 to step through. Ground the foot to raise the arms. Way up, palms to prayer pose. Get a nice big lift, vigorously straight arms. Lovely. Now keep everything. Just bend your elbows and take your fingers down the back. So the elbows are pointing up and the fingers are pointing down. Hold steady. Heart stays lifted. On the inhale, we'll extend the arms up again, funnel arms, nice and separate. Exhale, arms alongside. Right arm, inhale, take it forward and lean forward into the twist. Elbow over the knee and our twist faces left. And exhale, hands return. Oh, yes, hands return to the knee. What do I mean to say? Hands return to the blocks and the left leg straightens. And give this a little time and space. And the twist is to the left arm below the level of shoulder, but the ribs turn, and we reach way back behind the bottom end of the mat. Left leg very active, left sit bone pressing downer. Stay or bring your left arm up and next to your ear without bringing the shoulder forward. Keep the twist. All the ways that we can stretch and open. Lovely, bring the arm back to the block and your knee back. We'll counter pose in a wide-kneed child's pose, feet together, hand, arms long. Draw your hips back and your heart through. Perhaps something can be on the ground, maybe your brow, maybe your chin, and the heart just wants to fold through. One more breath. Great, we come forward again to fours, blocks to the side. This time it's palms in prayer pose and forearms on the ground, elbows below shoulders. Curl the toes. I'm going to stretch the legs up into the air. Tail is now the highest point. Forearm balance, also known as dolphin pose. Be here. Next exhale, bring the knees down to land and take a little child's pose. Bringing your hands nearer your feet this time so the shoulders are no longer bearing the weight of your arms. And gravity takes everything down forward. Good. Come back to fours. Our next pose will be downward dog. Some of you have a little wrist issue, so you can do that dolphin pose again. Otherwise, spreading palms, and up we come for downward dog. Now the legs, the arms, the shoulders, the core, the spine, everything is waking up. And the breath soothes everything. Two to three more breaths and take a little break in child's pose. Just monitor your own energy today, where your body's at. We'll meet up in child's pose in a moment. All right. Now we're back to fours. And use the blocks. As we did, it's the right knee lifting with your heart, and crunch under for 1, as we did earlier. Same again. 1. Stretch the knee high right into the psoas, quads. Exhale, crunch under. 2. 1 more. And 3, step the foot forward. Some of you will straighten the back leg, and some of us with knee injuries will keep the back knee down. So, either straight back leg or knee down. Lunge your hips forward, lift your heart. And then inhale, draw your hips back, front leg towards straight. That's 1. And 2. And 3. We're going to do 2 more. Nice. Coming to the last one, lunging forward. Lovely. Now stay here. Be strong. We're going to twist to the right. Take your right arm, turn your ribs, and open the chest to the right. Your back leg is straight or the knee is down. Oh, lovely, everyone. Lower the hand, take your front leg back. You can lower the back knee, those of you who have it straight. And here we are ready for second side. Both knees are down, hands under the blocks. Left leg, take it up. Inhale, lift your heart. Crunch under, exhale, squeeze your belly for 1. And 2. And 3. Twice more. On this last one, the left foot steps forward. Good. Press down on that foot. Some of you are going to straighten the back leg. Get really strong. Lovely. On the exhale, lunge forward. Lift the heart. And on the inhale, take your hips back so the front leg moves towards straight. Exhale, lunge. Lift your heart. And 3, lunge. 2 more, hips pull back on inhale, front leg towards straight. Exhale, lunge. And the 1 more. Good. So this is the lunge that we stay. And add the twist to the left. So the left arm goes out to the left and straight up, this time to the zenith. Back leg strong or knee is down. Couple of breaths. And lower your hand. Lower your back knee as we take the front knee back. Wide knees, extended child's pose. Some of you might prefer to do a downward dog as your counter pose. See where you're at today, as both will stretch the spine right down the middle. Nice, come back to 4s. And blocks to the sides. A little bit more, opening the chest and upper back. From 4s, neutral spine, take your right arm out to the right, lift the chest, and exhale, dive under. We're not staying, just see how low you can bring your upper arm and shoulder down. Inhale, come back up. Raise the arm and exhale. Thread under and lower down. That's 2. Inhale, open the chest towards the right. Exhale, 3. We've got 2 more. Last one coming up. You see, when we do it this way, we've got a nice pumping action in the left arm and shoulder. And you feel that? Lovely. All right, stay here now. We might alleviate the pressure on the left hand and shoulder by putting your left hand into your right hand and pull your right arm longer using your left. Good, we come back to 4s. All right, second side, same as the first. We're in 4s. We've got the left arm out to the left, ribs also. Exhale, thread that hand down, and behind your right wrist, lower your left upper arm. 1. And 2. And 3. Big open heart for threading under. 4. Last one, please. This time we're going to stay, thread under, find a place for your head to rest, and maybe your right hand tucked into your left, pulling that left arm a little bit longer and see what it does to the upper left back. Terrific, everyone. Unthread. Back to 4s. Oh, and I think it would be really nice to just come onto the back now. Roll onto your back and give your knees a little hug. Great, so both hands hold the right knee close to your chest. Take your left leg up to vertical. Flex the left foot and lower your left leg slowly down the length of the exhale for that little touchdown. And slowly back up, please. Left leg rises. And left leg lowers. And continue. We have one more. This time, as you lower your left leg, have it hover just above the floor. Very long and straight. Now, while we keep that left leg charged, relax your right foot and give it a little circling. And the other way. Great. Inhale your left leg back up and bend the left knee. Hold both legs close in. Separate your knees slightly for the inhale. And now curl up, chest, nose towards your knees on the exhale. Head comes back down, soften. Both hands around your left knee now, and the right leg straight up for the inhalation, and the right leg long and straight lowers, exhale. Keep it slow. That's 1. Breathe it up. And lower it down. The lower back is pinned into the mat. And stay with this. We've got 3 to go. Coming to that last one where we hold the right leg long, activated just above the ground. Keep the charge in that right leg. Soften your left foot and circle it. And reverse. Nice. Inhale the right leg back up. Bend the knee, and now let both feet land parallel on the mat. Knees bent, and have a little lie down rest. Arms, legs, everything at ease. So your feet now ready for bridge pose, parallel. Roll your palms down right near your feet, tucked slightly under. Press the low back down, that tilts the tail up. And then sense of the tail rising as we lift the hips up, knees stay parallel. And lower back down. Keep the muscles engaged as we go again. Peeling up, inhale. Steady breath, steady movement, landed feet. Exhale back down. Tending both your hands and your feet, making prints into the mat as the hips lower on exhale and rise on inhale. Twice more. Nice. On the next one, we'll come up and stay up with the hips, clasping hands under the body or holding your mat. Wriggle the upper arms under, tuck chin slightly, and stay here now. Really ground through the feet. The steady parallel quads, thighs. Lightly engaged glutes. See if you could soften them a little bit without losing the shape. Slightly unclench. And we're here for 3 more slow breaths. A big breath in. Palms flat, slightly under. Tuck tail and come down, landing on your hands, your wrists. Good. Now, both legs straight up into the air. On inhale, keep the legs there. Only the left leg's going to lower down. Long and straight. Inhale, raise the left leg up. And the right leg exhales down. And slowly back up. Let's see how it would be to take both legs. Exhale them down. You don't have to go all the way. Your back's going to signal when it's enough. And then just turn around, come back up. And have another 2 or 3 goes at this, lowering your legs. Listen to your back. So we're strengthening the core, but if the back isn't holding, then that's no good. We just do a little bit less. Coming to our last one, lifting and lowering. And let's bring the legs all the way down to the mat too. Relax. Release your hands. Roll your palms open, flop your feet, and let the whole body relax completely. Great. Feet on the ground. That means knees bent. And now your hands holding your head. Tail is tucked, low back is into the mat. And we'll take a few diagonal crunching under. So take a breath in. Your right elbow reaches for your left knee. That's the exhale. Inhale back and left elbow across. And inhale back. Side to side. One more each way. The left elbow is the last. Allow your head back down, hands on your belly, and cobbler's pose. Breathe into your hands, slow, low belly breaths. Lovely, everyone. Just bring your knees back up. Feet as for bridge pose. Little challenge here. We've got the feet rooting and the palms rooting. Take your hips just 2 or 3 inches up. And now take your right leg into the air and lower it down. For 1, take it back up. And 2, we just got 1 more. Stay off the ground with your hips, strong left leg. Lower your right, bend the right knee, and place that foot to support you, and lower down. Let the breath flow. Second side, the feet can be fairly close together. We're going to use the hands, the right foot. We don't have to go too high with the hips. And as you press your right foot down, the left leg comes up and lowers down for 1 and 2. 1 more. Well done. Bend the knee, place your left foot next to your right, and lower your hips. And this time, feet wide, knees lean in. Spread your upper back and your arms, and let the breath flow. Well done, everyone. Come back to all fours. And we'll take downward dog. Just for 2 or 3 breaths, and then we'll walk the feet to standing forward bend. When you're ready, just bring your feet forward and dangle the upper body. Soften the shoulders, arms, neck and head. Good. With the knees slightly bent and the chin low, roll up to stand. And pause here, that little pause. Great. A wide stance. A wide stance for warrior two. So your right leg turns out. Left heel slightly away. Good. And lunge into your right knee. Keep your trunk vertical. 1 and 2. And 3. Hold the legs here. Spread your arms on the horizon and you'll gaze over your turned out knee side. Now we can feel into the body. We're not moving it. We could feel into it. All the muscles that are kicking in. Nice. As we inhale, straighten that leg and take your arms way up. And exhale, lower the arms, have them have a little rest as we arrange the legs for second side. Good. Exhale, bend your left knee for 1. And 2. And 3. We'll lunge here for warrior 2. Add your arms and your drishti, your gaze. Feel deeply into your body as it gathers strength. Root deeply through the feet, straightening the leg, bring the arms up. And lower the arms. And pivot your legs again to first side. Good. Now we bend into the right knee. That's going to stay. Bring your arms. And now reach to the right and bring your forearm over the knee. Lean in. The free arm is going to come down and up across the face and does that big circling. Steady your legs as it circles once. And twice. And thrice. Great. Reverse the arm, bring it next to the ear. And feel that side stretch. Vigorous arms, beautiful. Great, inhale, come up. And take a little turn to the second side. Come into warrior 2. Wide arms. Great, reach over, lean in. And then once you're leaning in, I'm going to watch you for this. Good. And your free arm comes down and circles around. 1. And 2. Big circling around. And 1 more. Circling around. Reverse the arm next to your ear and hold the side angle. Just open into that lovely side stretch. Beautiful. Press the feet down. Come back up. Relax your arms and walk your feet slightly closer in and slightly pigeon-toed for the lift and the forward bend. Coming forward all the way back down the middle after the lateral poses. We come back down to the middle. Arms could be funnel as they reach wide and forward. Nice, everyone. Options. We're either going to come all the way up Or if you're like me, I'm almost down, so I'm going to go straight down. So either coming down onto your back or coming up and then onto your back. Here we are. All the way back down. Have a little moment as you land. Feel deeply into your body. And then the arms go wide out from the shoulders. A little scooch to the right with the low back. Right leg over left. And our softening twist. Lots of side stretches today and some twists. Just breathing, softening into this. The exhalation grows longer. Until you feel that your exhalation is twice as long as the in. You don't need to count, just intuit, feel into it. At the end of your next exhalation, just come up and take the second side. Remember, it helps to take your low back slightly left of the midline as your left leg crosses and your lower body drops to the right. Linger, luxuriate, soften in this amazing body where we live. Long exhales. Beautiful, everyone. Make your way back to the center line. Grab the props that you like for final relaxation. Get settled, aligned, so that your body can completely soften, completely release, completely let go. Good. So once you're settled, we've got a little pranayama here. Settled, body still. Good. Sense the inhale coming through the top of your head and follow the inhale as the energy flowing all the way down to your feet. And we're full of breath at the feet. Hold the breath. Ready to exhale. Follow the energy of your breath now sweeping up the body all the way to the crown. End of breath, we're at the crown and we pause with no breath. Inhale, crown, follow, trace, energy flowing on the inhale all the way to fullness at your feet. Hold the breath, relaxed body, breath suspended paused. Ready to exhale, move up the length of your body slowly to arrive at emptiness at the crown of your head, where we rest in the empty pause. One more time. Inhale. Down the length of the body, all the way, the full breath arrives at the feet. Everything is relaxed. We just suspend the breath in the pause. Exhale, flow up the body to the empty moment. At the top of your head, rest on empty. And normal breathing. Feel your whole body soften and relax. Being breathed. Let go deeply. Feeling into your body. Meet the breathing that's happening. And notice how you feel. We're slowly going to return by moving slightly, roll onto your side. Let gratitude fill all the cells. Come on up to sit as you are ready. Prayer pose. We've got one more time. Inhale your hands straight up. Follow with your gaze. Big offering reaching into the cosmos. And then the exhale is the big yes to your life. And the prayer pose completes at the heart, where we bow to one another. Namaste, beautiful yogis. Thanks for coming.